And I'm Eric Liittschwager, and welcome to another episode of Quick Chop. I'm here at the Mission Grocery Outlet in San Francisco, and today we're going to be talking about a couple wines for your holidays. So one of the questions we get a lot around holiday time is the types of sparkling wines to drink and what they go with. So what I've done is I've arranged a few here in their sort of level of sweetness. So I've got a blush Moscato, I've got a French Doux, and then we've got two Proseccos that are Italian, and then also a French Blanc de Blanc. Now, they kind of go in essence of dryness in this way. If you want something, or if you're looking for a wine that's not terribly dry and wants to kind of appeal to maybe a broader audience, or even if you're mixing it maybe with your orange juice for a mimosa, something like this, a Moscato, could be just the ticket because it's got a little bit of sweetness to it. And if you're mixing it with orange juice for your mimosa, it's going to break that acidity of the orange juice really well. You also have a Doux. So what a Doux is that's a French sparkling wine that's got an extra shot of sugar put into it when they do the degauching. So that brings the sweetness up a little bit. Now I've also got two Proseccos. I actually really like this particular Prosecco. Proseccos are nice because they're not terribly dry, and they've got just this really little slight sweet finish to them, which can be really, really pleasant. And a lot of people really like Proseccos, even if they're not familiar with them and they never had them before. Usually when I serve them Prosecco, they always are like, "Hey, this is really good. Where'd you get it?" You know, love that kind of stuff. And then this is a Brut here. I'm sorry, I referred to it as Blanc de Blanc earlier. The Brut is on the more extreme side, and you can even have an extra dry Brut where it even gets more dry. So these are going to be much more on the acidic side. There's going to be almost no hint of sweetness to them. They're going to be very almost sharp sometimes in the way they present on the palate, which are great. And if, again, serve and chill. It depends on what you're kind of serving it with. If you're sort of accompanying, let's say, raw oysters or something like that, go with a Brut. That's where you want to be. If you're doing desserts, sometimes we serve sparkling wine with desserts. Go with maybe the Doux or even the Moscatos, and I think you'll be happy with those. But for all-around crowd pleasers, always go with Proseccos. They're a really good way to go, even if you're doing a wedding or something like that. Most people are really gonna go for it, and they're gonna like it because you're really right in the middle of these two, and you're gonna appeal to a pretty good crowd. So that's it for the sparkling wines. Now we're gonna talk about some reds that you might want to serve with your holiday meal. Okay, during the holidays, depending on your meal that you're serving, you may be selecting or wanting to select a lighter style red as opposed to a Bordeaux or Cabernet Sauvignon or something like that. So usually what I'm going to steer you to, if you're asking my opinion, we're going to probably get you into a Barbera, which can be a nice wine. This is Barbera d'Asti. It's an Italian wine from the Piedmont region, and they're actually really intense in color, but very kind of light and fruity in style. So they are really nice, and a lot of people really like those. Another region I like very much is the Côte d'Rhône region. So the southern part of France and the Rhône Valley, these are usually a Grenache, Syrah, and Mourvèdre blend, GSRs, or GSMs, I'm sorry. And these are, again, more intense color sometimes, but sort of a softer, lighter style on the palate. Really, really great wines to go with a lot of different dishes, even beef dishes. They're fantastic, but also go really well with like a ham or even turkey. They'll go just fine. On the California side, New World wines, we like Pinots. These are going to be 100% Pinot Noir. They're from these are, I think, just different This one's Carneros, Castle Rock Carneros Pinot Noir. That is an excellent buy down here. All of these wines that we've found down here are under $10, which is terrific buys. So the Pinot, that's going to be much lighter bodied, a little bit of blackberry, strawberry kind of finish to them, and really nice. So if you have any other questions, you can shoot us questions online too, at newsupnow.org, or shoot us your questions at on Instagram or Facebook. So that's it for our wine choices for the holidays. Hope to see you next time at newsupnow.org on Quick Chop. Thanks again. Bye. Quick Chop is provided by Mission Grocery Outlet in San Francisco.